All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time, guys. It is time. We finally, well, we don't. I don't know if you would consider max out, but I guess, I mean, that's kind of max out in my opinion because we was able to get her burst to level 9, her E to level 9. So it's kind of max out to me. You feel me? Because I'm not planning on crowning her right now unless I get constellation or something like that. So yeah, this is kind of max out, right? So we'll go with 599. You know, we got her up there. We do have a weapon also maxed out at level 90. Got the weapon. And running Bond of Life, 4-piece Bond of Life on her. Here's our final attribute. We got 62, 233 crit damage. It took me a while to get some of these Bond of Life artifacts. I'm not going to lie to you. It took me a while to get these Bond of Life artifacts. All right. But yeah, this is how we're looking. We at C0. And yeah, talent level right here is at 5, 9, and 9. So there's a whole bunch of team to run for this character right here. So I'm not, I know there's the Taser team, there's the Bloom team, there's the Super Conduct team, you know. So I'm going to try all the teams that I can and try to see which one, in my opinion, is the best one, all right? We're just going to go crazy and see what's the maximum damage we can get from this beautiful Clorinde. Okay, so here we decided to do a solo one, but just using her E, the gun, to see how much damage we can do, just to see what the damage total will be. And the total was, what, 3,649 for that one. And then I decided to do the same thing, but just the dash, just to see what the dash damage would be. And the dash damage was 2,651 also. Then I decided to mix the dash with the gun to see what the damage would be. And the damage actually kind of increased because we started hitting 5,200 and like what, 28, which is very, very impressive. Then I decided to run the team that was originally given to us in the tryout. And this was actually a really good team because we did a lot of damage with this team right here. As you can see, we was hitting 16, 17, 18K with just her regular pistols. And with a burst, was able to hit 42K. Okay, now here's another team that we decided to run with Kazuha in them. And this team was actually not that bad. We did some pretty good damage with her E. As you can see, we're hitting 17, 19, 23, 24, 25 with just the pistols only. And then with the burst, we was able to hit, what, 39K damage, which I think was good. I think I saw 39K. Let's go. Now over here, we decided to bring a Farina team with 2 electric and Kazuha to see what the damage would have been. This team wasn't that bad. Also, this is a really good team here. You can try this one out if you like. As you can see, was hitting like what? I think it was hitting like 26, 21, 25 with just the pistols only, and was able to hit 51K with the burst damage. Very good. Very, very good. Now, this team right here is very confusing. I decided to run 2 Hydra unit, Yelan and Singshu, and 2 electric. It's pretty much like a taser team right here. This team is really good, but the burst damage wasn't that impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? We was doing some pretty decent damage, but when it comes to the burst, for some reason we wasn't hitting very high on the burst damage. We was hitting like 20 something. I don't know why. So we decided to try the vape team right here. No, this is the Hyper Bloom team. Instead, we brought Farina instead of Yelan, and see, we want to see how much damage we would have done. This team is actually one of my favorite one. The Hyper Bloom team, as you can see, we're hitting like 36K with just the pistols, and with the burst, was able to hit 54K damage. Very, 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 very good. My favorite team. This team was so good that I had to try it twice just to make sure I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? The Hyper Bloom team with Farina instead of Yelan. So yeah, just using the pistols alone, as you can see, we're hitting 35, 36, and then with the burst, it was accurate. We was hitting 54K. So we decided to run another overload team. This time with Yelan and Severus and Fisher and Clorinde. This team is actually pretty good. I was just getting my butt whooped a lot by Geo Bishop. He kept on attacking me, but we was doing a decent amount of damage. I was seeing like 16, 19 from the pistols, 21. 15, 19 from the pistols. Even the burst damage was pretty solid. Okay. We hit him for 41K, which was very good. Here we go. Now, here's another one right here. The same overload team, except I brought Bennett this time instead of Yingling. This one wasn't that bad either. For some reason with this one, I feel like I was doing her burst too late. What Bennett burst was running out, so I wasn't able to really tell the full damage. So yeah, it was hitting like 27.
Yeah, this team is not that great.
Super mid. So
okay.
I don't know. I didn't like that team too much. So we decided to run it with Kujo Sarah for more electric damage. Overload team, you know, very, very good team right here. We hit a Kujo Sarah burst right here. And this team was actually pretty impressive. I was very surprised. We was hitting like 22, 21 with our regular pistol damage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Pretty decent damage. But with the burst, we was able to hit some pretty good damage.
Okay, not bad.
44K. So yeah, very, very impressive. So I decided to bring this what's it, the Kazuha team over here with Farina. Want to try something out real quick to see how good the damage was, and yeah, very impressive. We're doing 20k 2017 with the pistols, and we hit like 39k with the burst. So it was kind of 39k. Wasn't that bad, right? Okay, now we decided to run the Hyper Bloom team, this time with Yolan. This is another really, really good team that I really like. This team right here does a lot of damage. As you can see, we was able to hit what? About 25 with the pistols, but the burst damage was hitting that was 42k with the burst damage. And yeah, those are some of the teams that you guys can run with your Clorinde if you want to. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of teams out there you guys can figure out to run with her. Another thing that I recommend, that if you're gonna be running certain like aggravate and things like that, aggravate overload and things like that, you can also use the 4-piece Thunder Fury, which is a really, really good artifact set. I was gonna do that, but I just figured I'd stick with the Bond of Life. So I would recommend a lot of you guys using Thunder Fury because it will increase the overload, the electric charge, the superconduct, the hyper bloom by 40%, right? So and the quicken and all that reaction, it will increase your reaction by 40%. So I recommend if you don't have a good Bond of Life artifacts, try out the Thunder Fury. Maybe we can do that for another video because I'm pretty sure we could have hit a lot more damage if we would have used Thunder Fury on a bunch of the reaction that we did, right? But we decided to go with her best set, which was the Bond of Life artifacts, right? So yeah, let me know what team you are running on your Clorinde, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the video. You know what I'm saying? We finally got her maxed out and everything, and yeah, it is good. It is looking good. I'm liking her at C0 with no problem. I might get some Constellation in the future. I'm not too sure, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of Clorinde, guys, and always remember, guys, this is the way. Till next time, take care.
This is the way.
This is the way.